At the party, there's girls shaking, blunts get passed. Bacardi gets stone shaking, girls get trashed. Yeah. Fight break out, cops there fast. Got a girl waiting outside, it's time to smash. Cali, word up, trees burn up. Beans, say chillin', this coast turn up. Yo, don't think you gon' burn us. Pimpin', flows fresh, you don't concern us.
Who never said their name.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Sure we ain't dead yet, though.
Fuck all these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Sure we ain't dead yet.
Yo, what up? What's cracking? Hey, want to welcome everybody back to the Café Soul Podcast, episode
34.
34.
The Walter Payton, baby. What you guys know about that?
Fernando Valenzuela,
Fernando
baby.
Valenzuela. Hey.
That's that week.
That's
Hey,
it. That's it. That's it.
I thought he was coming with that. I already had that shit ready.
Dang, you had it?
I already had that shit ready.
You
to go.
Googled that shit before we started.
Nah, we're Dodger fans,
Of
fool.
course.
We already know, fool. Like,
Damn, dog. That's right. That's right.
this is his
That's
week, right? Was it the 11th?
Yeah, he just. Oh no,
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow
Tomorrow
night.
night.
The 11th, yeah.
Yo, we
Hey, shout out to fucking
tomorrow's
El Toro.
bobblehead. Yeah, bobblehead night too, man.
Yeah, dog.
Shout out to Navajo Sonora. What up?
Oh
You
shit.
guys know about the birthplace of the greatest pitcher ever.
Hey, no lie, dog. Like, we need to take this show on the road. We talk about that shit, but we need to get our shit
need to get
together
that.
and get
We
the
need to
fuck
get
out
that.
there to the motherland. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
And get our and just. Hey, shout out to Speaks, dog. Where you at, baby? Hey, I know.
real.
I don't know if that was a good fucking like
A good segue. Doesn't matter though.
But I know that's where he's at. You know what I'm saying? He's out there representing and shit.
Speaks is
You heard
hard,
of
dog.
Speaks, right?
No.
He's the God. What do they call him? He's the long haired like he's the Jesus, dog. What is it? The street Jesus?
Yeah, Street Jesus.
Yeah, the street Jesus, dog.
Yeah.
That fool
It's
got
hard.
bars,
It's
dog.
hard.
That fool got
Yeah.
bars,
Yeah.
bars. I think originally, he's from the LA area, but I know he was out here in Riverside, Moval. I know he was out here in Moval and shit. I think he went to school out here, but like I said, I think he was out here maybe for a handful of years, and that's it. You know what
Now
I'm saying?
he's in Mexico?
Yeah. Now he's out there. I mean, he made his way around like fucking. I think he was he made his way around the circuit, right? Like
Yeah.
the radio.
Yeah, he was on a few shows. Yeah,
Yeah.
where he was on there tearing it up.
Yeah. Who else had him? Did Lucky from Hoodstocks have him?
I'm not sure.
I feel
I'm
like
not
he
sure.
did, dog. God, why do I
I'm
feel
not
like he
sure,
did?
but I want to say he even made it to Sway. I really do want to.
No, he did.
He did make it
no,
to
no,
Sway,
he
right?
did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he made it to the Wake Up Show.
Yeah.
Straight up.
What up?
Hard, dog.
Hell yeah.
dope.
Pull him up, dog. Yeah,
That's pretty dope.
motherfucking Speaks. But yeah, man. So check it out. We want to welcome our guest today, motherfucking Public Picasso.
Yeah.
He is a public Picasso.
Yeah.
If you don't know what that is, figure it the fuck out. Yeah, I mean,
So before I say anything else, let me see if he can relate to this real quick.
I got into graffiti just like riding the trains when I was younger, looking
That's
at,
right.
old writers shit, Like a lot of new writers around, like you talk to them about a lot of old writers, see, they don't even know what you're talking about. You gotta be able to take over a line with insides, take it over with throw-ups, top to
I gotta
bottoms.
give you that one.
You gotta do everything, if you specialize in one thing, you really can't call yourself an all-out king. I got into graffiti just like riding
Oh shit. Yep. My bad. My editing sucks on that. But yo,
Cheers to the graph. Yeah.
motherfucking graph artist right here holding it down, dog. Hey, so
I say his name.
capital P, capital L, capital O, capital E, motherfucking Ploe Create, baby. What's up?
That's right.
My bad, I fucked that up.
So
I got to toggle through all these things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dope, man. Yeah.
But hey, I know it's been a while, and I've been fucking bugging you, dog. I've been bugging you and bugging you and bugging you and bugging you about getting on, and I'm glad you finally made it on, dog. Like
Yeah,
no
man,
lie, man.
thank
I'm
you,
glad
man.
you finally.
Thank you for having
I'm glad you finally were like, man. Let me shut this fool up and just fucking go up there. You know what I'm saying?
Firstly, because you represent the part of the culture that I think is it's probably the oldest of the art form.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think don't get me wrong, the elements like the break in and the DJ and all that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but you know the writing.
Motherfuckers were in Vietnam.
Yeah, exactly.
Carving their name in trees.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
and that's the part of the culture I think that everybody was involved in.
Yeah.
It didn't matter what color or creed. It doesn't matter, you know, you're short, tall, you know, whatever, an alien. It doesn't matter. You know, I that's it. And that's the part of the culture, like, you really can't be a biter.
hey, 100.
You really cannot be a
100
biter. These motherfuckers will hold you in court.
Straight up. Hey, as they should though. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Don't get me wrong. I understand. Like you got a little. You have to have some sort of influence, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
But you don't take that up somewhere.
No.
You don't fucking you don't post it. You don't bomb it. You don't like. Hey. You craft your style on that shit in dark, you know what I'm saying, in your own, and then you fucking come up with your own shit. Don't get me wrong, like, I used to fucking trace over shit when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
8, 7, 8, 9 years old.
You said
know
it
what I mean?
yourself, that when you were a kid.
Yeah, when I was a kid, you know, and I wasn't good. I'm straight. I wasn't good. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was something, but I do remember that, and I think because I realized, like, yo, I like drawing. I like the art. I love hitting up. I was a tagger, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like doing murals and like taking it to the next level, like the dope shit, I knew I wasn't it. So I'm not gonna sit here and be the fool that gets talked about or bite other people's shit. I'm gonna just be like, yo, I'm gonna leave it to the fools that are dope. You kind of get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna saturate the shit, and because I can also be a fan, you know.
Yeah,
I can also
I
be
get
a
what
fan.
you're saying, man. Because we all want to break and MC. And
Yeah.
stick to what you're good at.
My guy's being modest though. He was good. He was good. He's being modest. He's being modest. Let me be the first one to tell you.
Hey, but to me, like, the greatest thing about what you're saying is, like, yeah, we all wanted to rhyme, we all wanted to break, we all wanted to do graph.
Oh yeah.
We all wanted to DJ. I'm not gonna forget that.
For real.
Make beats.
And we all wanted to be rebels. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Chicanos, that's house music. That's some other shit. Hey, but if shout out to the people that did make me feel that way and made you feel that way and made you feel that way, because they did exactly what they were supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
You know, that's how you know you're dope, when you inspire.
Oh yeah.
You know, me. Yeah, it's the message isn't there for me or whatever it is that you're doing, but it's me that recognizes, like, oh shit. Because look, we know how we met, right? Like, you know, we've seen each other before, but how was it when I was like, yo, what did I notice on you? You remember that? Do you remember that time?
Yeah, the graph. Yeah.
Yep. I seen his hat, dog. I was like, yo, what the fuck, you know? And I ran up on him. I mean, we've seen each other plenty of times before that, you know what I mean? And then I seen him and I was like, I had to get up. I was like, yo, I walked up on you. Remember, I was with the family, the whole, like, everyone. And I was just like, yo, because I'll run up and hit you up. I'll hit someone up, like, yo, what's up? If it's something that I recognize or that I admire, like, yo, what's up? Because I feel like we don't really see a lot of people like us at this particular moment, because there's guys that are like our age that are either, you know,
Too cool for it,
or just, when I say beyond it, meaning they kind of want to, like, forget about, like, oh, I've grown up, right? You know,
I grew out of that.
I grew out of that, and that's corny to me, dog.
Right.
You know, that shit is straight corny. If you're like, you know, if you're like going to prison, breaking laws, doing like hoe ass shit, you know what I mean, like some sucker shit, yeah, that's a stage you grow out of. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
grow out of being a stick up kid, Doug.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Grow out of that.
You grow out of that shit, out of the out of the sucker shit. That's the shit you grow out of.
Right.
But you don't grow out of art. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Your art form, whatever it is. If you're you know, if you're doing graph, whatever, murals, anything that you're doing, you know, because that's where you're at now, right? You're doing businesses, you're doing that shit.
Right.
You know, you're not fucking tagging on like when you were 16, 17, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Trying to get a name.
shout out to the FBI motherfuckers looking and shit. Like, hey, we're above that shit, you know?
Which-
we grew out of that.
Which in LA they can't take you to jail for no more.
Oh shit.
Just throwing that out there.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
But
a trap, man. It's a trap. They're trying to set you up.
I know that's exactly what it is. They're trying to get you guys all meet in one place.
right. So so before I go any further, I noticed we were jumping ahead. But if you can introduce yourself to, you know, to the people all over the motherfucking interwebs, YouTubes.
Yeah, man. First off, man, thank you for having me. Appreciate that, man. You know, like you said, you've been hitting me up for a while, and I've been wanting to come through, chop it up with you guys. You know, have some drinks, chill.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
So cheers to that, man.
Straight up,
for real,
bro.
for real.
Hell yeah. How long you been out this way?
I've been out this way for about like 20 years. You know.
It's a good place to be.
Yeah, I love it out here.
Yeah,
I love it out here. It's chill, man.
Yeah, you and I we're from like the same area. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're maybe 20 minutes apart.
Yep.
110, 91. That's like right there. You know?
Yeah. The 105 is mine.
Oh, the 105. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Oh shit. Okay, that's not far either. That's right up the street, a little more.
Yeah.
Just drop me off of Imperial, so I go to Tacos and Negro, dog, right there.
Right, for real, right?
Right there in Southgate, dog.
Right.
Hey, so are you
right there.
are you
That's what I'm
605 or 110? Where are you at? What are you closer to?
I was probably in the middle of both. You know?
Oh, so you're prime.
Yeah.
Damn, it's heavy right there. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, you can't get away with much right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was cool, man. It was home though. You know?
Yeah, and that's the best. That's the best thing, right? Is like, cause you know what I do get offended by is being that where we live. When I hear out of towners talk about us and they talk about like, oh, that town this and there's only this and that, and I'm just like, yo, you can't talk shit unless you like. Do you live here?
Right.
Have you lived here?
Yeah.
You can't talk shit because when they try to be like, oh no, my city's better than like, nah, fool, your city sucks too.
Yeah.
Your city got homeless, your city got drugs, your city got all that shit. Child molesters. Your shit got look at Megan's Law. You want to judge a motherfucker? Look at Megan's Law and see where the fuck all those motherfuckers are at.
Right.
See how that shit works out. You know what I'm saying? Don't compare my homies that just want to smoke dope to the Megan's Law city. You know, there's a big fucking difference. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Touch shards, not kids, though.
Broken windows.
Broken windows, dog. Yo, but getting back to that, man. Okay, so obviously where you're from is that would you say that's where you got your whole style from? Does that does it come out in anytime you're working on a piece,
it definitely comes
on
out.
a piece of art? Yeah.
Anything I work on, definitely the hometown comes out.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of where I got my whole style from, and I'm still connected with back home. So
Of course.
You have to be.
Yeah,
Always.
definitely. Yeah.
Touching the roots, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That tree will grow, but as long as it stays connected to the roots, that's it.
And that's the way it should be. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like there's nothing wrong with growth as long as you're still connected.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think what a lot of us have trouble with nowadays is people they say they grow or they want to grow, but they separate themselves. And it's like, yo, you can't be embarrassed or shy or ashamed or whatever your background may be. Like, nah, like that makes us who we are. And hey, if you don't like me, hey, my bad. Shit, there's a million other motherfuckers that do, and a million motherfuckers that don't. But hey, get in line. You know what I'm saying? Has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. But
No. Actually, it does because I think the reason why we are part of this culture is because the background didn't matter. Background didn't matter whether you were fucking poor, whether you were the poorest kid, whether you're the richest kid.
Right.
A lot of the times the color didn't matter. That's subject. That's subjective.
Yeah.
But
I mean, for us, it doesn't. 100%. But I know what you're saying with that.
Yeah,
and everybody's guilty of it.
And everybody's guilty of it. So we can't you can't point fingers. Yeah. But I think a lot of the times that's exactly it. Is that you could actually be who you are at all times.
Right.
When you're part of the shit called hip hop, you could be who you are at all times. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Really because as long as you're being you, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. It goes back to like what I said about the Biden shit. Like they will call out your character. They'll call you. We'll call you out. We know when you're not being you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah, and I think that's part. I think that's part of it. I think that's why we're attracted to this.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is.
That's the beauty of the culture, man.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right, and I think to go with what we were saying earlier about like when I seen your lid, I was like, yo, I fuck with that. I've never seen it before. That looks custom. Where did you get? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm thinking like you know how they talk about like skull and bones and shit.
Yeah.
I
like
think
secret
it was
society
a digital
shit.
hat, wasn't it?
No, I think it was I think you said it was your homies one.
Yeah,
it was your homies.
I think it was a digital hat.
Yeah, you're right.
So
Yeah,
it was
you're
a
right.
Tag.
Yeah, it was a tag.
Like
Yeah,
the panic.
that's what it was.
else?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it
that'll-
was. So yeah, you said the homie from
Shout out the homie
from
Digital.
Tijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, that's you.
Son of a bitch.
Straight up. Yeah. And that's no disrespect, but it's like, you son of a bitch. That shit was dope. You know what I'm saying? That shit was dope. That shit was dope.
Hey, Tijuana is deep in the art, homie.
Dog.
It is deep. And you know what? A couple podcasts ago, I mentioned it. That
Oh, yeah.
when you come over, you see how it's developed. You see the shit that's still up from the 80s, 90s, and then you see the new shit.
Yeah.
Like you see these kids are
No,
getting
they're on
down
top
out
of
there.
it, man. They're on
Hey,
top of
TJ
that
is
shit.
no fucking joke.
Yeah, TJ is super.
It's one. You know what? Honestly, I've never. You
Shout
know,
out to fucking Tijuana for sure.
for sure, for sure. I mean, I've never been to the South Bronx. You know what I mean, to see the trains. But honestly, like if it's anything like TJ, fuck, I gotta go.
Yeah, they
I
got a
gotta
lot
go.
of love for the graph culture.
Yes, they
man.
do.
Like,
Yes, they do.
Hey, have you noticed in your time, like you hear about where it started, right? Or you hear about places that are supposed to be dope. And I'm not dissing anyone, but what you do notice about our people, Mexicans, Mexican culture, when we embrace it, we fucking like take it to the next level. We fucking just master it. We and we just, you kind of get what I'm saying, like what you guys are talking about. Like, you know, you see pieces from, you know, older pieces and you see brand new pieces and you're like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, where are your guys' minds at? Like, motherfucker, you want shrooms when you're doing shit?
Yeah.
But it's just talented motherfuckers that are just getting busy,
for
right?
sure, for sure.
And a lot of times that shit doesn't get talked about, right? Because we just talk about like, you know, fools rapping or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right,
but
yeah.
a lot of times like, and that's what we take pride in. We take pride in like, because we talk a lot about music on this podcast, but because that's really what we have in common.
Yeah.
Like that's our common ground. I mean, we see eye to eye everywhere else, right? But that right there is like something that we think that like just it's like breathing for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also, which is the hip hop side of shit. You know, hip hop, not necessarily rap, but just hip hop in general. And
You never stopped living that way.
Never.
We never stopped living that way.
Never.
It didn't matter. And
This is hip hop right here.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Straight up,
exactly.
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
You know what?
the way you rock your shit, the
way.
way you rock, you know, everything, like him too, like all of it.
I went through my phase when I wanted to forget all about it.
Yeah.
I went through my phase. I went through my phase where I just wanted to be a pops. I wanted to be a husband.
Yeah.
And I wanted to forget about it because you know what? The people whom I was around had, you know, they were into, you know, cars and like shit, like other shit.
They're passionate about
they're
other shit.
passionate about other shit. So when you can't have that conversation, you know, I said this before too. There was one time I was driving down the 10 freeway coming from Coachella, and I saw a cartoon's Modelo billboard for the very first time. And, you know, him and I, we didn't talk for a while. I remember during that time, I got a brother who's a little younger than me. Him and I kind of, you know, into the same shit. Him and I weren't really speaking at the time. And it was like, who the fuck do I share this with?
Right.
Who the fuck am I going to have a conversation about this with? Who knows the significance of this fucking billboard?
That's the
Motherfucker
first
called
people
me.
you
We
thought about.
fucking made it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here driving down the 10th freeway, mad as fuck.
And he's from
by the-
Pedro, fool.
By the
He's
time
from the ranch. Yeah.
By the
He's a
time I
writer.
got to fucking Cabazon, I was mad as fuck. I was like, the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm losing out for no fucking reason, dog.
Right.
Yeah. Why would I want to go away from what I am?
Yeah.
And you can't.
You can't.
You can't,
Yeah,
dog.
you can't.
You can't. There was a time where I wanted to start brushing my hair. I was brushing my hair. I didn't want to fucking use hats no more. You know, I've been wearing hats since we were fucking babies.
Yeah.
You know, we were wearing hats when we couldn't afford them. We had to buy them when we got them from a deal from a liquor store.
We're
bro.
sharing hats too. You know what I'm saying?
you know what I
Like,
mean?
Now we
Yeah.
can
You know,
afford
sharing-
hats.
sharing
Now we can
clothes.
afford hats. Yeah.
sharing clothes, sharing
you know,
hats.
and it's one of those things where it's just like that's what it is, bro. You can't forget it. It's embedded.
This is the
It's
only
it.
fool with Jinko jeans, dog. Fucking, you know
Still,
what I'm saying?
fool.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like when we were younger,
Yeah.
dog. Nah, was it? No, it wasn't Jinko. It was
I had Jinkos.
It was Jinko.
I had-
Jinko was dope, man.
green. Yeah.
I had to go get those
I had a
motherfuckers
couple
on Broadway.
homies-
Yeah.
I had a couple homies got picked up by Jinko and
Yeah.
designs
Really?
and shit.
Oh, really? Hey, remember what about Gat? Remember Gat?
Oh man,
Yeah.
gypsies
Dog.
and thieves. Yeah.
Hey, that was. I remember when they had a fucking booth in a La Mirada swap meet, Santa Fe Springs, and I was a kid, dog. I was like in the 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? I remember going to the swap meet, and that's just where I wanted to be. but my parents couldn't afford, or whether they could or not, I don't. They just didn't buy the shit for me, right? Yeah. So if it was like a $25 pair of jeans, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like $25 pair of jeans, like at Kmart we can get you two pairs for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That we all grew up the same. It really doesn't matter, dog. That's how it is. Yeah, get you two for that. And why you want your jeans so fucking big anyway?
Just cause, you know what I'm saying? I'm hiding something. You know what I'm saying? She's like, not much. I'm your mom. I'm like, shh.
Oh
shit! Shit though, man.
Man.
Up, you know.
Yeah, that's what's crazy, man. That's and it's weird because I was actually thinking on the way here, when it comes down to graph writing and whatever, I think those are very similar to MCing. The reason why is because of the thought that it takes. You're sitting there and you're trying to do a masterpiece. It's very similar. That's why exactly I think breaking should always go with like DJing and beat making, because you need one for the other.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
I see where you're pointing.
And it's one of these things, and all these elements just kind of fucking connect, bro.
Right.
Everything just fucking connects, and it's just one even flow of shit. Yeah, so it's one of those things to where, man, I can't walk away from it now.
Right. Yeah.
I told my kids by the time I'm 55. I don't smoke weed right now because of my job, but by the time I turn 55, I'm gonna be a fucking pothead, dog. I'm gonna be listening to, I'm gonna be breaking up weed on old records, dog. On old records, just like I wanted to,
right?
Like I've always wanted to. You know what I mean? And it's like right now we got to do the capitalist thing.
I mean, I did it myself too, man. I stopped painting for like 20 years.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I raised my kid, man. I got custody of my son at like 5 months.
Oh shit! Yeah. I mean, I can applaud for that, right?
Yeah, shout out to you. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's some real life hits, you know.
And that's
make
amazing.
Sure he's eating.
And if it is anything like you, like if I'm thinking or trying to at least see what that's like, sometimes you don't want to answer that question, like, why are you writing that book like that?
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Why are you writing that book like that?
Exactly.
What does that mean, or what does that say?
I try to keep it from him.
Yeah.
I'm always honest about everything else, and that's the one thing that you want to keep. Like,
you know what's funny? That's the one thing, like you said, but at the same time, that could be the thing that's burning in him, and he don't know how to get it.
Exactly. Exactly.
And you had the key to all the secrets. And you're like, fuck, why did I?
Yeah. I mean, you think you're hiding it from him, but you
No,
can't hide
we're not hiding that. We're not hiding that.
At 8 years old, he painted me a canvas with a Krylon, and it said Ploe.
Oh,
shit.
He's
8 years old, you know?
Damn.
Okay, I didn't know he knew me as Ploe, at 8 years old. He's giving me a canvas.
That's like 13 years ago.
And I'm a proud parent. He's painting the Krylon on the canvas.
Wow. You don't know to get mad or just be
painting.
Like, fuck, that's hard.
Painting, right? Just painting in general.
Painting,
exactly. It's not the same as just like, oh, now I'm bored. Let me sketch something. Let me just get a pencil and a pen. Like, no, like you're talking about painting, dog.
Exactly.
That takes a lot. That's not just, that's not, like, that's.
And I think that's why it stuck with me, man, because it wasn't just the thrill of getting up or anything. It was more about the art, from
very
the
much
beginning.
so. Very
so
much so.
even after I raised my kid 20 years, it just felt right once he was a grown up and out of the house. Yeah. Like, what am I gonna do? So I just started painting again, and that's how the murals came in. And, all that stuff. As an adult now, I'm painting, so I'm not like out hitting freeways or shit like that.
Of course.
It's you know what? That's cool that you say that, because that like matches our shit, like as far as like the music, because we had the music and shit, making beats or whatever.
Right.
We took a hiatus from like probably like 2008, end of like 2008, maybe early 2009, and up until, I don't know, the homie Jay hit me up, I think like in 2018 or something, and I reconnected with him. Hadn't seen him in a minute, and I seen him on Instagram. He was with fucking Be Real, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? He's a local boy from right here, from SJ, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck,
Yeah, that's
but
dope.
We have the same hometown, but we ended up like meeting out here or whatever. He went away to university, you know what I'm saying? And then he came back, but I hadn't seen him since then, right? Because some things happened with me, and the whole like, I just need to be a dad. I need to be a husband. I need to be a
separation.
dad. I need to do this, right? And I just got focused. I sold all my shit. I got rid of everything. I disconnected myself from everything. I still listen to the music. You know what I'm saying? But it was at that point where, like I said, I had given everything up. And then Jay reached out to me. He was like, "Hey, dog," and he's like, "Hey," because he's doing it. He's doing it right now. He's doing it real good. And he was like, "Hey, I want to reach out," and because he's like, "You still do music?" I said, "Nah, dog." He's like, "Well, let me get you something." And me, I'm very prideful, like, but he's like, "No, I'm like, I'll shoot you. Just tell me what you want, and I'll get it." And it was hard for me because I'm like, "Damn, dog, like, I'm not really built like that." But I was just like, you know what? Let me let someone do something for me. You know, fuck it. Let me, cool. You know, just out of respect, like, all right, dog. Like, I don't want to disrespect you by turning it down, because you know it's like. And I got the MPC, dog, and you know those fucking monitors right there. He purchased those monitors, like a lot of, you know, some of that shit right there. And I ended up getting rid of the MPC and getting the new one in the back, the MPC one. I don't know if you can see it. It's like behind the little board right there. And I just started getting at it, right? But I've been wanting to do a podcast for so fucking long because honestly because of Joe Rogan. I was listening to Joe Rogan for so many years, and I'm just like, I could fucking do that. Yeah. I was like, I could fucking do that. You know what I'm saying? I could do that. But I have this problem with myself, and I haven't really identified why it's there or when it comes out. I don't know. Anyways, it just, you know, kept postponing, right? Because I didn't do it for whatever reason. Like I said, I don't know what the fuck it is. But then finally I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something, right? So I hit up Jose, like, you know, what's up, dog? We're going to do this. He's like, all right, I'll be there. And from that point, you know, it just was like, fuck it, let's do it. But we both needed it at the same fucking time, right?
Yeah.
We both needed it. And so, like, it's not like we're trying to be rappers or whatever right now. You know, it was for the podcast. Like, yo, we're going to do this. But the music, we're slowly getting back into it because that's what we love to do.
The music
that's the foundation.
Leaves,
that's the
music
foundation.
I want to say the hardest thing right now is the fact that it's like at the age that we are, right? And what's, I don't know the proper word for it, but like, you know, the youngsters like, oh, these old heads, or, you know, because that's how hip hop is. We're like, oh, you're fucking 35. Oh, you're old as fuck. Oh, you're 40. Oh, you're a grandpa. Like, you guys are irrelevant. You guys are this. And like look at Nas got disrespected by that little savage bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's on his album now, you know?
Because to me, Nas sunned him.
Yeah,
Nas sunned him.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, why am I going to beef with you when I'm going to just sun you?
The whole album, he's sunning people.
You know? You know what I'm saying?
But not so blatant. You know, in a Nas way.
In his own, I was gonna say in his own way. In his own
exactly,
way.
exactly.
Hey, shout out to Nas.
Yeah, man.
So I think what we have, I don't want to say have trouble, but like what we haven't done, or what we haven't gotten comfortable with, like that Nas shit, where he's comfortable with the King's Disease and the Magic albums. Like, we haven't gotten there quite yet.
I think it's because it's new to us, though. You know.
Yeah,
it's true. Think about it. This
is
a brand new culture for us. Like, everyone else is gonna have to deal 50 years.
Yeah.
Like, think about that.
Good segue.
There's gonna be a bunch of other kids doing 100 years, 150, 200, whatever.
Yeah.
But we're the first generation that has to go through the first 50, the first newcomers, the next guys, you know, like.
And tomorrow makes it 50 years, right?
Tomorrow makes
50 year anniversary, man.
50-year anniversary. Salud, dog. Cheers to that, doggy.
Yeah.
Shout out to culture.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
50 years, man.
Hey, you got to drink to that. You know what I'm saying? That's bad luck.
For sure, man.
Oh, man.
I got a question. Who's the person that inspired you? If you can think back to the day where you were like, what the fuck is, I want to do that. Can you think back of a local artist, man. Anybody? What was it?
Yeah, it's the guy I grew up with, man. P45, Pistol 45. And
Pistol
it's funny
45.
we were talking about TJ because there's so many Pistol stories, man. This guy's a legend.
Wait, we got time.
But
really,
it's funny because I remember hearing the last time he was in TJ, they were doing like a big rap event, bunch of LA cats, TJ cats, San Diego cats, you know, just a bunch of rap thing. And this car, you know, my buddies are painting, whatever, and this car just pulls up, stops, and they're locals from TJ, and they're like, "Oh shit, Pistol 45, you're P45." They're like, it's like a totally like celebrity moment, you know. They're taking pictures with him, and He's just painting on the side of the wall, you know. He's not a TV character or anything like that, you know. But that's what I was saying. Like they're hip to the graph scene, you know. They're like super on it. For them to know my buddy from Compton, you know, like they knew about I2W, they knew about Pistol 45, they wanted to take pictures, and it's like, damn, like you don't realize because it's not like social media type. It's someone that pulled over, got out of their car.
That's
and
crazy.
Like, damn, like,
That's crazy.
Hey, and that's me. I'm on some shit.
Exactly.
Like I'll pull over.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'll pull like,
Yeah.
yo, what's up? Like the way I ran up on you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
exactly
yo, yo,
that.
what's up, dog?
Yeah,
like, you know,
it's a culture, man. It's
Yeah.
like if you're in it.
You guys are our Van Goghs, Doug. You guys are our artists. You guys are our
100%.
Van Goghs.
that's why when he said that,
Yeah, yeah. But
I was like,
yeah,
yo.
that's what I meant by a public Picasso. It's
Yeah,
just like,
straight
you know
up.
what I mean? That's
I knew
that's
it. I was-
exactly what it is.
Straight
That's
up.
exactly. I mean,
this dialect MC
Yeah.
right here. This is this was the fool that just this was my guy right here.
There's got to be a day where you guys could find a way to get your talents monetized.
It's
You
getting
know,
there. It's getting there.
it has to. I want you know, and I say this to a lot of people, but I want to one day be able to watch TV with my kid and maybe see a piece on a cartoon, or see something, you know, maybe even see something like a sitcom. My bad, filmed in a neighborhood where it's actually up.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Something realistic. See, we're from that era where we grew up watching Family Matters and shit like that. So that's why our family structures are a little different, because that's kind of like what we wanted. Now imagine giving these kids the reality.
Yeah.
You know, giving them the reality of how it really is.
That's a good way to put
You know,
it.
and if you could give them the reality and you could monetize that, that's exactly what I mean. So like, because to me, there's no difference between you guys and somebody with a paintbrush. There isn't.
None.
There
Not at all.
isn't. And I hate the term you guys don't. I'm not segregating anybody, but I can't fucking do it. So it's one of those things I wish I always could. I wish I always could, because I probably would have never, you know, I probably would have never started rapping.
Yeah.
I probably would have fucking, you know, that's what I would, because to me that shit is beautiful.
Yeah.
There's just a beauty in it. Because
Appreciate that.
there's a beauty in it that is like, it's crazy, because this is art in the places where you least expect it.
Where you least expect
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's
You're
the
not in
truth.
Milan, homie.
And it's kind of like you're saying about like the MCing, like
Yeah.
kind of relates to MCing, because
Yeah.
we're kind of like
Yeah.
we're not telling the story, but we're painting the picture.
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
you know.
And a real MC paints a picture.
Exactly.
Paints a picture.
Right,
Like
right.
that, you know, going back on Nas, one of the very illustrative when it comes to his writing.
Man.
Yeah.
Very illustrative. And that's what's crazy.
And he's artsy with it.
Artsy, yeah,
It's-
exactly.
It's
And what's
not
the-
just blatant.
I can't think of the name right now. What's the joint with the gun?
When Primo did
Yeah.
I can't think of the
And
name
then
right
Jay-Z
now.
bit his ass and came out with a diamond. What was the diamond joint? Remember the
Oh, the one off that soundtrack, yeah. What's the name of that fucking song?
you know what I'm talking about? You got the computer right there, dog.
It's not important.
It's not.
It's not important.
Anyways, but you know what I'm talking about? The one with the gun, right? The Nas joint. And this,
Where the gun.
that's-
He
that's
talks
not-
about the gun.
that's the I am,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's the I am.
No, that's the second one. It was written.
there you go. My bad. My
Here, I
bad.
got it.
Like me now. I go blah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The gun jam. Remember he was talking about that shit? Like
yeah.
he was doing that back then. Like he
That
painted the
shit that
pictures.
moves crowds, making
right?
every ghetto foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Like that joint
yeah.
right there in itself, you're like the painting the picture, right? Doing what you guys do. And it's not just like, oh, let me just put this. It's all like I'm gonna put some, like when I edit this, I'm gonna put some of your shit up that, you know, when we're talking about it.
Dope.
I gave you power.
I made you buck wild.
Yeah, I gave you power.
Yeah.
Look at the name of that fucking
Yeah.
song.
Yeah,
Because that's
Always
exactly,
I'm in some shit.
Yeah.
The you know, like dog.
The
He's
barrel's
just,
my dick is circumcised. You pull the clip back. It's, come on, dog.
yeah, you
Come
cock
on.
me.
Yeah,
Dog. Not that. So
on the
we.
Illmatic, right?
Yeah.
No, that's on
the next
second one.
The
It was
next
written.
It was written. It was
Okay.
written. Yeah, it was written.
That's
That's another slept on album, dog.
I remember that shit came out our sophomore year when we went to Hemet High.
Yeah.
For summer school.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit.
It was the same
yeah.
cover.
Where those lames try to jump me. Yeah.
Oh, fuck those fools.
Yeah. I used to say too much. It's even worse now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. But and that's exactly it. I mean, I would love for one day to see a way to really monetize some graffiti writing. Seriously.
I feel like this country is just a little like behind on shit because you look at like Europe, and
Yeah.
England, and they're coming out with spray paint that's made for artists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
That's
you talk
crazy.
about like Van Goghs, they use brush. I use brushes, so I respect like all the
No,
arts.
of course.
But the spray can is just a modern brush.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Okay, so what would you prefer?
all spray paint all day, man.
Really?
Spray paint. Spray
See-
paint dries fast. It covers.
Oh.
It's just modern. It's just it's just. But I wouldn't like downplay a brush and shit. I still paint. I
Yeah.
just started painting oils like 2 days ago.
Oh,
One
shit.
of my first oils. Yeah.
Damn, dog.
Damn,
Yeah.
nice.
That's dope.
What's the tip of choice, dog?
Tip of choice is Fat Cat, man. The New York Fat is probably my favorite. I'm an old school cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all you need is that. That's all you need really.
That's
And
crazy.
hand control.
And can control.
Yeah.
Can control. My bad. Yeah, yep.
But
That
now,
was
I mean,
that was
that's
the part
the
I couldn't
hardest.
get, dog. That's
Yeah.
the part I can't get. I'm
Yeah.
shaky.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm shaky, dog. My pops was a crackhead, fool.
yeah. I'm shaky too, man. It's weird because people look at me. I'm like, Then once I put it down,
All of a sudden, it's just fucking.
everything goes away. Yeah.
You got that surgeon precision right there. Huh? Like, what the
that's
fuck?
crazy. That's crazy.
That's dope, dog. If is there an era that you can, if you could be a part of one of the greatest eras, what era would that be? Because there's different eras in it, right? There's the beginning, there's the middle part, like kind of like hip hop, right?
Yeah.
You got like the early
Right.
Curtis Blows, Run DMC, and then you got like Nas, Mobb Deep, fucking Cool G Rap, and then you got like whatever this shit is now.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I
Which
think
era
it
do
just
you-
depends where you're at, because like I started really writing on shit in '91.
Oh, shit.
I was 11 years old.
10.
So it
You
was
were
just-
10.
It was
Yeah,
just like,
you weren't 11 till later.
you know what I mean? So
All of us. All of us. Yeah.
Oh,
all
that's
of
right.
us.
You guys are both Libras, huh?
Yeah, October babies. Yeah.
So I
It's
mean,
November right here.
like if I was probably growing up in New York, I probably would have loved to have been part of the first generation of shit.
Yeah,
the
the
80s
Donda.
shit, the
Phase
The
2.
Donda fucking.
train
Scheme
yards
and
and
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
The whole cars like you were playing earlier and shit,
Yeah.
like the schemes. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
The legends.
yeah,
yeah.
but once it got to the West Coast, I feel like I was part of that. Like I said, the big homie Pistol, he just kind of paved the way, and it was all he was influenced by New York art.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
by
Of
Subway.
course. Yeah.
We innovated a lot of
Yeah.
things. Innovated it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. There
Subway
was.
art.
Yeah.
That was
you
the
know.
books, like because we didn't have internet shit back in the day or nothing like that. So you get a hold of a magazine and you see all
Yeah.
this shit on the train, and you're like, damn, yeah.
And
But
you,
it-
and then you've been over there probably a little more. Do the turnpikes got like the bridges over them like we do here on the freeways? It's not the same, right?
Yeah. It's not the
It's
same.
not the same.
It's not the
so
same.
that's what we got.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what we
got freeways. Yeah, that's
we
what-
got freeways. We got that big old fucking flat spot on the bottom of the bottom where the street goes over the freeway.
Yeah,
we got the
and-
bridges. Yeah, those little bridges.
I feel like we definitely have more real estate, and I think we can cover a lot more because of the trains and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because
Aqueducts.
yeah, the aqueducts. Like there's so much more to paint out
Oh
here.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's so much more to paint.
Yeah. There's
the-
talent out here, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, the graph scene out here is definitely got his own, his own following and shit. It's different from everywhere else.
Yeah, it is.
I painted in Philly, New York,
Oh shit!
St.
Really?
Louis.
What?
Yeah, we went to El Paso last year.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
What's that like?
That's
And
different, huh?
It's cool to hear like other perspectives on Cali art. And I'm telling you, man, we got a lot of love, like a lot of love. Like
That's good.
I was surprised. I mean, I'm humbled to even get to paint in these places, but just to hear like,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
like, man, you guys from LA, you guys got the LA style. We want to see that shit out here, and it was
Yeah.
welcoming, and then
And that's the thing too. Like, think about those guys that you kind of like influenced, right? Because they got to meet you and they're like, yo, because they're like, yo, we need this, or inspire, right? Now you inspire them because they actually meet you, and then they can take, they can take a little piece of what you left,
Right. Right.
and then that's gonna help them with their next shit because they're gonna be like, okay, they're gonna study whatever you threw up at that point, and what it's like subconsciously you do it, they're gonna subconsciously do it whether they intend to do it or not. It's just like when you look at something, you admire something, you automatically just kind of like muscle memory. You just do it because you're like, oh shit, I admire that shit, and then you catch yourself.
Part
like,
of you already.
Yeah, it's part of you. You know what I'm saying?
It's the unwritten law of a creator, bro. It's
Exactly.
the unwritten law of a creator.
Exactly.
Like that's what you do.
And to go to what you're saying, but being the creator, you also have to realize when you're like, oh, I'm only copying.
You gotta
now
create,
I need to implement. I can implement this and implement that, but at the same time, like I gotta find me. I gotta master me.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, man. I mean, going back to what you asked, like my biggest influence is Big P.
Big P.
Big Pistol 45.
What up, dog?
I grew up on the same block with this dude, and he was only a couple years older, but he was like a protege, like at 14, 15, he was already like
It's crazy because there's those guys.
And you're like, damn, I'm riding bikes, playing marbles and shit in the neighborhood, and this guy's sitting on the curb waiting for buses to come by, to jump on the grill. Come back, sit down.
RTD.
Wait. I'm like, damn, I'm riding the bike.
RTD, RTA. RTD.
RTD.
Out here's RTA.
Out here's RTA. Out there's RTA.
When I came out RTA, I was like, RTA, like, what the fuck? That's the RTD out there. You know what I'm saying?
Because out there, they got the two buses.
Yeah.
In the middle with the little fucking accordion thing.
I used to hit him with the mean streak. Oh, little stupid. Like,
see, that was
because I was a baby. You know what I'm saying?
That was a big thing back in the days too. The buses, man. That's because that was like the social media network. You know? Like,
what a
get
good
on a bus and that's
what a good fucking point. Yeah,
that's
true.
true.
Yeah, every bathroom, every fucking bus.
You're right.
Yeah, what?
And you know what I appreciated. Excuse me. What I appreciated, what I had to learn, is there was a guy from Pedro.
There's a lot of writers in Pedro, man.
His name was Gnu. He tagged GNU or GNEW, right? Okay. And it was very basic. And he even tagged on like in Lomita, fool, like when you're driving into Pedro south on the 110.
Yeah, I remember.
He tagged
a lot of spots on the 110.
He put his
to Pedro.
all over the place. That was just. I felt bad for the 110 dog. It got violated.
Man, the South Bay out there, man.
Straight up. He typed his own fucking. I keep saying that. He threw
that's
his
what we do,
whole
man.
name.
We type our names up,
right? You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Typography,
right? He threw his whole name up on the billboard. His government.
Right.
Oh shit.
Brendan O'Grady. I said.
Oh man.
I said, what the fuck? But he was that bold. Like GNU got up, dog. GNU was the 110 king, dog.
Remember
GNU 110K 110.
I remember you talking about him.
D2D, dog. He's from D2D DIS, dog. Down to destroy.
Talking about him. Yeah, you used to talk about that cat a lot.
Or I'm sorry, GNU was the fucking guy, dog. GNEW.
I'm sure a couple of my homies know. Like, I got a couple of homies from I2W that grew up in Pedro and shit. So
damn, that's crazy, dog. Yeah. My cousin was from FW. There's a guy that he was Battle, right? He was Battle from FW, Jerk from FW. I follow him on Instagram now. I mean, he's out. I don't even know where he's at now. Now that he's not in Pedro anymore, but he's still getting busy too.
That's dope.
Yeah, he's still getting busy, and I appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like he posted a picture. I see my little cousin and shit. I don't think he knows that I'm related to my cousin, but I met him when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So because Jerk and Pedro, Jerk was the guy. You know what I mean? From FW, and he lived in a little different. He wasn't in the ghetto like everyone else. He kind of lived like right up above it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what's up?
He didn't live in the projects.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't live in the. He was
shout
like,
out my homie Noser from the projects.
What up, dog? What's cracking?
He got Twinkies for lunch, bro. He got Twinkies for lunch.
Hell yeah. And but yeah. So, anyways, I see him now, right? And so I followed him, and I chop it up with him here and there, or whatever. But yeah, that shit is dope, dog. Like I'll never forget, because that's a guy that I would like. I'd be like, yo, that's fucking Jerk. Like, yo, that's fucking Jerk, dog. Like, yo, because I was work. I wrote work. Okay. I didn't write work because of Jerk. I wrote work just because of work. And then I met Jerk, right? But mine was WRK, right? He's JERK. But and there was another cat named Worse. And I was like, damn, fool. Like, well, that's kind of close. You know what I'm saying? but all these guys are older than me. I'm a kid. All these guys are older than me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And these fools got busy, dog. I see these fools in the canyons and shit on the walls. Like fucking just
That the cliffs out there
clean.
too.
Yeah, clean that shit. Are we talking about Sunken City?
I think so.
Yeah, like Sunken City. Yeah, right there too, dog. Fucking.
That shit's dope. That shit's still active.
Hell yeah, dog. You gotta be careful out there. one slip, it's all over, dog.
Yeah, we got some big walls out there.
Hell yeah, for real.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. We got our anniversary this year, man. I2W.
That's right. So how many years is it now?
30 years. Man.
30. That's
30.
right, dog. Yeah.
93.
Yeah.
That's a long.
What came out in
time.
'93? What came out in '93?
What came out in '93?
Was it Chronic?
Souls of Mischief.
So, oh shit! So
36 Chambers.
Right. 36 Chambers. '93 or '94?
Black Moon.
Black Moon, yes.
There was so much shit pop in 93, man.
Hey, remember I told you, dog. I told you I was like,
Gangster album.
we're the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the one before the
Moment of Truth.
the Mass Appeal one. It was
okay.
the one before that came out. 93. Let's you did. You said he's okay. So 93 is it's an interesting year, dog, because I mean, we're gonna go off with Pac.
Damn.
The Strictly album. We'll go with Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders.
Oh, that's the album right there.
Diggable Planets.
Damn.
Oh,
Enter the Woo. And 36 Chambers came out in 93.
Damn.
I remember I stole that tape from a place called Long's Drugs, bro. They used to put the plastic shit on it.
You're right, the long ass plastic piece. You just had to be strong enough, just to pull it and just slide it out. Yeah, snap that bitch out. Pow.
I mean, dog, we could go. We got Black Moon, Enter the Stage album,
93.
Onyx, Back the Fuck Up, Return of the Boom Bap, KRS.
Damn.
We got 42 more, dog.
Yeah,
Dog.
that was a year.
Black
man.
Sunday.
Look.
Shit.
Black Sunday.
So look, to all these
History. Right?
all these new youngsters that want to act like, oh, I'm a podcaster, I get views, or I'm a rapper, I get streams, I get. The bottom line is this: there's no fucking competition for you guys, none. Nah. It ain't like back then. It ain't like the culture isn't what it used to be, dog.
No,
like at all. And
it was rough back then. It was competitive.
You had to be dope.
Cutthroat.
The Lost Boys. I'm sure the Lost Boys are right there too. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Boys.
sure the fucking Lost Boys are right there.
21 and over, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
It's 21 and over. Yes. Jinx. Yes. We got 21 and over.
Yeah. I'm
We
from
got
a crew called the Lost Boys too, man.
Oh,
Man,
shit.
that's crazy because we started. Me and my boy Nels, we started TLB back in '95,
Oh, really?
and we're driving to Huntington Beach Skate Park.
Yeah.
And it's Pinto and shit. And,
What?
And this food just jacked some
Shout out to
CDs
Matt
too.
Stevens, dog, with the Pinto. That's the homie, dog. He literally bought a Pinto, restored it, and I think he ended up selling it. But anyways,
Sick.
yeah, straight up.
But yeah, man, we rolling, and this food was like, I just came up on these CDs and shit, and he had the brand new Lost Boys CD.
Yo, that
Damn,
shit
Lost
is-
Boys. I remember that shit.
And I was like, man, we need to come up with our own graffiti crew, man. Like the Lost Boys. Like,
Yeah,
that was
and
the
that's
first crew
dope.
I'm from,
Hey,
man.
and not only that, the Lost Boys, and then the movie, The Lost Boys.
Oh,
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
the vampires
Like,
from
come
the
on
80s.
now,
Classic right
dog.
there.
Come on now, like
With Kiefer?
yeah,
With
Kiefer Sutherland,
dog,
dog.
with
Like that
Kiefer.
shit. That was my joint, dog.
Yeah. They're only noodles, Michael.
Right.
Remember he was eating
Hey, he was
worms?
just like- Hey, that's my shit, dog.
You know
And
what, Doug? And honestly, 93, now that we're going back to 93, we
Corey
got two
Haim.
very, very, very classic West Coast albums.
Hold on. Oh wait, I can see it. Hold on. Oh no, I can't. I don't have my glasses on.
Doggy Style.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Doggy Style. I was gonna
Right.
say that shit. What
Doggy
else?
Style came out with Midnight Marauders.
And Get In Where You Fit In, Doug.
Get
Two
it.
very classic West Coast
Oh,
albums.
shit.
Very classic West Coast
So
albums.
look, how competitive was it back then?
And Easy came out that year.
I mean,
And Easy came out that year. Rest in peace.
So imagine being a record label, right? And you're competing with all these like I'm gonna invest money in you, right? Like I feel like, okay, cool. I got to invest some money in this motherfucker because he's got to go against Snoop. He's got to go against Easy. He's got to go against the Lost Boys, Nas, or whatever, Gangstar, everyone you named. Just think about that because it's an investment at that point.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the creativity. It's just a fucking investment, right? From the record company standpoint.
It's all new too.
Yeah.
It's all new.
Yeah.
It's all new.
It's all risk.
And how exactly? It's all risk. How much do you actually invest? Right.
Because you don't know if Black Moon, it probably didn't even make that many.
Right,
Like,
probably
now it's a classic.
They were nearly. That was the beginning of the label, right? That was Duck Down at the. That was Drew Ha's fucking little baby,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what the crazy thing is too, dog, is that like we got so many, East Coast albums but think about Lethal Injection came out that year too.
Dog. I shit on Ice Cube on this podcast, but hey,
Lethal Injection was hard.
not because of his music.
Hey,
Yeah.
Not because it was me.
Yeah, we're talking. Yeah, come on now.
they
93, there's souls.
They built us up and broke us down and brought us back up.
Yeah.
Like, just those 4 fools. Like,
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
You know what I'm
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
they put us through a roller coaster. Man.
yeah, that's been our life.
Hey, did-
Honestly, if you think about it.
Did Quick come out that year?
No, Quick came out the next year.
Okay,
With,
okay.
Dollars
Quick is the name?
No, that next year was
Dollars and
the
Cents.
Dollars and Cents album.
I have that
Safe
shit
and
on
Sound?
vinyl.
Safe and Sound,
Safe and
dog.
Sound.
That's a dope.
That's
That's
a
just
sick
classic.
ass
Yeah.
album. That's a
You know
classic
what's
album.
what's funny is like when you hear his interview when he talks about balancing options. Like
He hates that album. Is
he
that
does,
the
yeah, he's like,
And
yo,
I love that shit.
that's to me that's the Quick that I fell in love with, right? Pause. Nah, fuck it. No pause, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I body slammed that fool. Just kidding. Shout out to Quick. But whatever it takes.
Nah.
I had that shit on record. I had that shit on vinyl, dog. Straight up like that.
That's an
you
option
know?
was dope.
Yeah,
That's not the one that Pharaoh made, right? Pharaoh made the next album.
Yeah. Pharaoh
Was on the
that,
next
no.
album. Yeah, Balance and Options was dope though.
I think that was the last album with
AMG
Mossberg,
and Moss, was-
right? I think that was the last.
Mossberg, That was right. Was that right before the solo?
He had
Or
already
after the
he had
solo?
already passed away.
Already passed.
I
Okay.
believe so. I could be wrong. I got a horrible memory. Horrible memory.
Rest in peace, Mossberg.
Yeah, straight up, dog.
Yeah, rest in peace.
But
And then my favorite fucking Balloon Mind State came out too in '93. God damn, dog. I'm a big De La fan, dog. My boy over here is not. So
De La, man.
I'm a De La advocate, bro.
That's one of my favorite
Seriously.
groups of all time, man.
Yeah,
Dave.
yeah.
Rest in peace,
Wanted
Dave.
to
Rest in
come on
peace,
here
Dave.
to be positive.
Big Dub.
Play it. Play it. Fucking
It's so easy.
Wanted to come on here to be positive real quick and to tell you guys that it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be mad. Everybody goes through things, fool, but just shut up. Get over it, you know? You can't be sad forever. Like, just
Oh, hell no.
so De La don't really got a soft spot in my heart. I'm more Roots. You know what I'm saying?
Is there a bad-
We're always gonna be there because we are way too similar and we are way too different. It's like a sibling rivalry, dog. Like you can't help but fight with your brother.
Yeah, and we're gonna share it.
Yeah,
either way.
yeah,
We're gonna
you
be
know.
around each other.
And we're always gonna be around each other because
we're
the system.
poor.
Because of the system.
I grew up in Compton, you know.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
predominantly black neighborhood.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
but
you know.
Like I said, Pistol was like one of the 4 Hispanic families, Latino families on my block, you know.
Yeah.
My grandma lives off Central.
And then that's kind of why I got into graph, because I mean, I'm not gonna be a Crip, you know. It wasn't looked at like I was allowed to be, you know. So
Yeah, of
we
course.
kind of, and then I didn't walk with all my essay homie, you know, that went to the Compton Barrio side, you know.
Yeah.
I came over to the Crip side.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like I was introduced to more of like a hip hop graph scene, and that's kind of how I got into that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm appreciative of it because my homies were getting drunk. These fools are getting forced to get into sets, forced to be Southsiders, forced to be in gangs.
She just had a bomb.
He did.
That a boy,
Maximus Muncie, dog.
that funky Muncie.
dog. Max Muncie just hit a bomb right now, baby.
Number 28.
Number
bombs.
28.
Damn.
Dog, number 28.
Quietly.
Honestly, like I wanted them to package him up, Taylor,
Yeah.
for fucking Arenado, dog.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like Muncie, but I just feel like if like
You need someone that's a little more, you know?
yeah, like we're not gonna give you our fucking our farm system. We're gonna give you these guys, and you want this guy.
It's like if you're not gonna be DH, you better be playing a hell of a glove.
Exactly, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
J-Dog.
Oh, wait.
Hey, but he's been hitting though.
Oh,
He's been
Colorado
swinging
was
the ball.
up 1-0.
Yeah, Colorado was up 1-0.
Yeah, we
Yeah, they
knotted
just
up.
tied it up.
Yo, I'm tripping. Oh, fucking Bud Black's like, you gave up a bomb, you gotta go.
Imagine that's your jersey, dog. You walk up and you look like you fucking, like you drink fucking, what's that shit called? And he got right underneath that.
Oh man, he opened up for that shit.
Yeah, look at Bobby Miller. What's
Look
up,
at
homie?
Bobby with the fresh haircut.
Straight up, right? Fucking
Every
Bobby.
start, right? Every start he gets a fresh haircut.
Right. I mean, as you should, though. Right? As you should.
He's got that Walker Bueller vibe.
Yeah, he does. No, he
Goes
does.
hard.
He does.
Clean cut.
Oh shit!
Hey, so if what do you prefer to paint? Characters,
Yeah.
stories, or just straight up fucking hit up Ploe, baby, Ploe, baby. Get the fuck out of my face. Bow.
I got a lot of respect for the letters, man, because that's kind of where the graph started. You know, the typography, like we were saying and shit. And it's honestly, it's not easy, man. Like,
Hell no, it ain't.
like the letters are tough, man.
I've been doing the same letters for 27 years.
And that's probably why it's easy for me to be like, oh, I love characters. You know, I'll do characters all day. You know,
Because it's not as challenging.
but it's not as challenging as letters, man. Honestly.
Would you ever do a book?
Oh, I've been wanting to
Maybe do a book.
Yeah. My girl, my fiance, she's big on books.
Really?
She reads. She's got a whole fucking. She's a baker, but she wants to open like a Barnes and Noble type of
Got you.
bookstore, bakery.
Because
Sounds good.
those go hand in hand.
Yeah.
And great fucking coffee.
Yeah.
Bakery to me, I think to go with what you're saying is not necessarily come in and buy the quinceañera cake, but come in and get the nice pastry to have your coffee and read the books.
Exactly.
Whatever it is.
Exactly.
Right?
You have some good Wi-Fi
Yeah.
too. You're straight, dog. You got yourself a nice little spot.
Little chill spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a goddamn, like a like the way producers would go to a record store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they would utilize the record store. Not all record stores, but you know, there's those record stores that got the turntables for them because they know their core audience, right? We know we're gonna get producers. They want to skim through the records, and they're gonna have a nice little section for them because they don't want them because they know they're gonna be there all fucking day till they go through their whole shit, right? And then they're gonna bounce. So they cater to them, right? We're talking who, like Madlib, we're talking Alchemist, we're talking exactly, right? And the fact that people take them into consideration is like is good, you know, because it's like you have to appreciate that shit. So to go with what you're saying, like you said, she's a baker, right? But the books, and all that shit
Goes hand in hand.
There it is. It goes hand in hand.
Yeah, like Fat Beats was an experience. It wasn't a record. It was a record shop.
An experience.
Experience,
Thanks,
dog.
dog. Straight up, dog.
I remember being.
Hold up. Dog. Experience, baby.
Yeah, you needed because that's what we pay for, dog. I mean,
that's what we lack in Hemet.
I remember when Fat
But we
Beats
don't have the
first
support.
came to LA.
The support.
The first store in LA.
yeah,
It was a shoe store.
Really?
It wasn't even a record store. It was a shoe store, and they had the Fat Beats like on the back end, on a little fucking
On Vermont?
stairs. It was the
yeah,
stairs.
Vermont.
Yeah, and it had the little.
Yeah,
And it was Newmark, and it was Newmark up there.
yeah.
And no one. This
No,
is way before Jurassic 5.
that's not Vermont. Vermont was just a little section. That's a Sunset.
No, but you mean Newmark as far as the DJ, right?
Yeah,
yeah, because on Vermont it was Newmark and Rhett, right?
It was before Melrose.
Yeah,
Definitely.
before the pissy staircase on the bottom. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
It was right
no,
before
it was
that.
Vermont, buddy.
It was a
It
shoe
was
store.
Vermont.
It was
then.
Vermont. That's
Because
where we
it
went.
was
That's where we
Vermont.
first
We were
met.
seeing Chino, where I
that's
spit in
where we saw
Chino's
Chino.
face.
Yeah,
Fat Beats was the only like a quarter of the fucking store
Yeah.
upstairs.
It was like fucking
Yeah.
narrow, right?
Yeah, it was like a few fucking records and shit. We're like, damn, Fat Beats supposed to be some big shit.
Yeah, because I remember hearing about it on the Wake Up Show,
Right,
like,
right.
Fat Beats, and then you go there, I'm like, what the fuck is
Right,
this?
right. Because
Yeah.
Mos Def and Quali and
Yeah.
De La were already on that shit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Chino,
We,
Sway,
Cool
King
Key.
Tech, yeah, cool. Hey, fucking Cool
Cool
Key.
Keith. Yeah, We went to go see Chino one time there, and
What the fuck is that?
and we met Grandmaster Kaz, dog.
Damn.
Grandmaster Kaz was there,
Dog,
dog.
you remember that shit?
Grandmaster Kaz was there. Yeah,
Shit.
we're talking the man who wrote the
The
song.
CASNOVA,
pretty much.
the
That
rest
was
is
his notebook.
FLY. What is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Casanova Fly.
Yeah, that's
baby.
right. So that was, I remember I was like, fuck, like I didn't even know what to say to him because I was like, dog, that's Grandmaster Kaz, and when you're younger, you're fresh off this shit, like you've done your research. You know who everybody is. You're just sitting there like, damn,
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was flabbergasted, dog. Like I didn't even know what the fuck to say.
Yeah.
No,
I shook his hand, dog, and that was it. It was one of those things.
Yeah, I mean,
Like this was always been the guy. He'll like you said, he'll track you down. He'll track you down.
But not in a weird way.
I'm not good at that though, man. Like,
I'm not weird about it. I'm not like, hey. I'm not that guy, dog. I'm more like,
no, never.
like, so yo, check it out. I was in Atlanta, I was in Georgia, probably about 2 weeks ago, right? And my flight back, right? I flew back by myself because I had to go back to work. I'm waiting in line, right? It was a packed flight, right? So we're walking through the fucking first class, right? But we're kind of like shuffling in. And I see this dude on the right, and I'm looking at him, and I look back at this dude, and I'm like, hey, dog, you watch boxing? He's like, yeah. I said, have you heard of Deontay Wilder? He's like, yeah. I said, is that him? He looks at him. He's like, that does look like him. But he didn't look tall. Like, he's 7 feet. Was it 6'7" or some shit? 6'5" or 6'7"?
He's a tall cat.
And I seen his head right at the fucking headrest. He's got those little braids in and shit, right? So I was just like, fuck, that guy, that looks like him. He's like, yeah, it does look like him. And then we shuffled by, and I looked at him. And he looked at me. I was like, hey. I was like, you Deontay Wilder? He's like, yeah. I was like, what's up? And it was all love, dog.
Dope.
All love.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah. And I just kept it moving. I wasn't going to blow him up, And I'm sitting there. I'm sitting down in my low budget coach seat. And
Wilder's on the plane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And fucking God, what are they called? Not the hostess. What are they called? The flight attendants,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So the flight attendant rolled up. Oh, do you want something to drink? Whatever. I said, yo, what's up? You got, I'm looking for a cocktail. She's like, yeah, I got it. I was like, have you what? And I asked her the same shit. You watch boxing? She's like, yeah. I said, do you know who this is? She's like, yeah. She's like, did you see Sean from Boys to Men? I said, what the fuck? She's like, yeah, he's right across from him. I said, no way. I didn't fucking see him. I'm so stuck on this. Sean from Boys to Men, right? Damn. And we were flying into Ontario. Long story short, we flew into Ontario, and I don't know what happened to the bronze bomber. He was gone, right? So I go down to to wait at luggage, and I see fucking Sean from Boys to Men. I walk up, I see him. I'm like, oh shit. So I kind of walk by him. I look at him, and he looks at me, right? I just smile, and I just kind of high chin him. I'm like, I don't know how you do it, but you're getting away with it. And he just kind of like looked at me, and I just kind of like saluted him real quick, like, hey, I didn't want to blow him up either, right? Because he's chilling. He had his like guitar on his back. He just looked like a regular dude. But to me, that's fucking Boys. That's Sean from Boys to Men, dog. That's Boys to Men, like big dog. Come on now, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you waited till the end of the road to do that?
Yeah, I mean, there's so much shit, dog. And
East Coast swing right there.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And Hey Lover, fucking LL. Like, come on now. Like, I mean, there's so much shit. We're gonna disrespect him by just naming a handful of joints. And then I looked on I remember something came up on my social media with Bobby D Presents. He's a promoter, right? And it showed Boys to Men and a couple other groups in the Ontario Citizens Bank Arena. I think it's called the Toyota Arena now. It used to be the Citizens Bank Arena there in Ontario. And I was like, that's why he fucking flew in. It was that Saturday, so I flew in on a Monday, and then that Saturday is when that big ass concert was.
Yeah, I've seen some dope wrestling in that arena.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's straight up, dog. Yeah. That's dope.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I forgot why we brought that up. Maybe
because
the approach.
Yeah, your approach. Yeah. I fan out, dog. I fan out. Yeah. I'm one of those things. I don't want to be that guy. Like,
but I was cool.
This stupid motherfucker.
Hey, I met Kobe, dog. Like, I chill with Kobe.
God, what? Serious? What?
That's probably got to be my number one. But I don't fan out. I fan out for graph heads. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, to me, it's like I've seen these dudes' names up for years. Like
Yeah.
not even a thought of what they look like. I don't even give a fuck what they look like. So when you see them, you're like, damn, like that's the motherfucker. You know what I mean?
That's the fool with all the talent.
That
That's the
dude
fool with
wrote
the-
that.
With the,
That
that's
dude,
the fool with the imagination.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
fool that did this shit that I couldn't figure out. Like, that's the
Yeah.
fool that did, you know.
I'm telling you, man, I chilled with Kobe for like 3 hours at like a fucking private party. Didn't get a picture, didn't get an autograph.
No, you can't.
I was so fucked up. I even clowned him like after a few drinks, you know, because
Oh shit.
the homie was like, "Let me get a picture with Kobe before we leave," and I'm like, "Damn, another one, fool." You
Yeah.
know? So I was like, "What's up, Kobe? You think you play ball or some shit?" And he's like, I swear, man, he looked at me. He's like, "I play a little bit." All my boys are like, "Man, you
fucking
clowned out
great.
Kobe, man. Like, well, shit."
That's you know what
That's a
though,
foul,
dog.
that's a foul
Yeah,
ball. That's a foul ball.
But it's the sarcasm with the see
'Cause he
that's-
knows. He
Yeah,
knows.
yeah,
He knows,
yeah,
man.
exactly.
And that was-
It's a good timing on a joke, dog.
Yeah.
It's
It-
real good
it was
timing.
And he
my third
knows,
time
like, you're
around.
right here.
Yeah.
He's like,
Oh, of course, man.
come on, dog. Like, how you gonna D me up?
Yeah, and it was like my third time around with him. You know, my first time
Yeah.
I was like, you know,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, oh
yeah.
shit, coming. I was like, by my third time, I was like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you famous or what?
You think
Rest
you-
in
hey,
peace, Kobe.
Hey, you
man.
think your
was-
shit don't stink? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
Hell yeah.
I'll never forget that day though, man. It was in the
Hey,
Mirage
that's oh what in Vegas?
in Vegas.
Really?
It's in October because
So how did you get so close?
well, the people I worked for,
Oh,
they were VIPs at the Mirage.
now? Even
They probably still are.
No.
It's an Armenian family. And
oh no, not the company now.
no.
Oh, different company. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I worked for them
Oh,
at
shit.
Sabova Casino.
Oh what?
and they had the little snack bar there. But I started with them, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's an Armenian family, and I got close with the family, the kids
Dog,
there. So I came tight with the family.
Oh shit.
And one day, the homie, the youngest son, hit me up, and he's like, "Hey, I'm going out to Vegas, blah blah. We're going out to this the Laker. I got tickets to the Laker game and a Laker party." I was like, "Damn, fuck, I'm down to go,
Damn.
man." I told my manager I was bartending at Sabova.
Oh, okay.
I was like, "Man,
What year is this?
damn, this is probably 210, 28."
My mother-in-law's always out there
It was
to
when
this day.
it was when Kawhi was on the team. It was Kawhi,
Oh, okay.
Smush,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and
Smush?
and then we had
Parker.
They had just got Bynum. They had the kid from UCLA, Farmar.
Jordan.
Because I remember, because we were at the
Homie with the fucking
Hey,
parabolicas
yeah.
with the fucking
Yeah.
As a Clippers fan, you know a lot of those motherfucking Lakers, fool.
I'm a basketball fan. Dog.
So-
you know that.
Hey,
Okay,
good
so you
recovery.
know.
Way to bounce back.
Yeah, but I'm a big. But hey, we can talk Clippers on that if you guys want.
so this dude's like, "Hey, come out to Vegas. You know, we got fucking this lake." I thought we were just gonna see a game. I get there and he's like, "We got fucking this VIP passes to this shit." I'm like, "Damn." And Lamar had just lost his baby.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was like a crazy night. Luke was still on the team, and
Damn.
it was crazy because we ended up going to 2 of their games, and they played the Kings, and the Kings had Ron Artest.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was crazy because it was like
Yeah.
preseason shit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, but anyway, the party was cool. Like, Regina King was there.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
It was
shit,
sick, man.
damn.
It was sponsored by Grey Goose and shit. Like,
So Luke was
Phil
on the team.
Jackson.
Luke was still playing.
yeah, Luke was on
Okay.
the team.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
ran into him
interesting.
in the fucking. So check this out. This dude Kiko, his family was so connected with the Mirage that we had a fucking room right next to them on the top floor.
What the
Straight up. So we had a straight private elevator. So we would go up on this fucking elevator, and Luke Walton was in the motherfucker. We're like, damn,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like,
You're like-
we're going to the same floor. You know, like,
yeah.
Yeah,
like I mean, it was
Luke
crazy,
Walton
man.
fucking scored like 50 points on our alma mater, dog.
I think he was smashing
Remember that?
Britney Spears at the time too.
Yeah,
You know
really.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah.
He smashed on Britney Spears?
Oh, dog.
yeah,
I mean, who didn't?
man.
But damn,
Is
what
Britney still alive? You guys think Britney's still alive? You guys believe go into that conspiracy theory?
Oh shit!
I
That's
believe-
just crazy, dog. That was crazy.
Wait, what? What did I miss?
There was a picture of her and like.
Oh
she
yeah,
comes
her
up
sister.
and it's somebody else. No, it's not even her sister, dog.
Yeah, it looks. What's her name? Lynn.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like Lynn. Like you're talking about the filter. Like the filter came off at the top of the
Yeah,
eyes.
it came off the top. Yeah.
I mean, come on, that's Brittany, dog.
It's
You know
her,
what I'm
but
saying?
it's not her. You know.
Yeah. It's the same physical, but the mental's been gone.
Fucking Federline took our Brittany, dog.
No.
Fuck that fool.
Yeah, you're right. She probably.
That was
wait.
that good coke, fool.
No. When was the Disney boy? What was his name? What was his name? The one
I
with
was way
Jessica Biel.
before that shit.
What's his name?
Timberlake?
Yeah, Timberlake was before him, right? Okay, yeah. So it was
It was
him.
Federline, dog.
Yeah, Federline was after Timberlake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
why
Timberlake
Timberlake's
wasn't.
been staying low.
Federline to me is the but I got time today.
Yeah, exactly.
I got time to me that's
Exactly.
Federline, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm talking about, that
he's
meme?
on TikTok.
Remember that fool? You know, you hit me up and I
He's
didn't
a
want to
meme.
fight last week, but I got time today. That fool, yeah. That's what Federline is.
I don't think Timberlake did anything to Brittany. I think Timberlake got taken care of by Bill. Bill did a number with. I think she taught that fool a whole lot.
Wait, who?
Timberlake, whatever his name is.
You know, you said Bill?
What's the fuck is his name? What's his first name?
Who?
Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't think of.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Justin
I don't think
Timberlake.
Justin did anything to fucking to Brittany, bro. I don't think he did anything.
I think he knew. I think he was smart enough to be like, this is
Get
what
out
you
the
got
way.
around you.
Crazy,
Like,
yeah.
Get out the way.
oh, what? Like, I'm out.
Yeah, like I'm not.
yeah.
yeah,
Cry me a river.
I'm not gonna snort that.
Shit, he's like, look at all these cycles you got around you. You know what I'm
He
saying?
did a whole song about it, right?
Yeah.
That one.
That's
that one.
Cry me.
Yeah.
Cry me
that's
a
the one.
river.
He
That
did a
shit's
whole
hard,
album.
though.
dog.
Shout out to
Hey,
Timberland.
That song,
no,
that song is hard though.
Yo,
Timberland.
Timberlake with Timberland is dope.
Oh, he's dope.
Yeah, he brings the best out of him.
Yeah, he's on that Elvis shit right there. You know what I mean? He had to impact the Elvis with that album.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
'Cause he
Like
had
that
the
fucking
moves. He had the moves.
the voice, the moves. Like he had everything right
That
there.
sound works. That sound
that's-
works.
Yeah.
That
And-
sound works.
okay, look, him, Timberlake, and Timberland, or Timberlake and Pharrell.
There's no comparison.
Timberland, huh?
No, any day.
Yeah.
Any day.
All the hits.
Yeah.
Do they have albums together?
I
I don't think they got songs, but I mean, did they ever make an album?
I think he did the whole. I think Timberland did the whole album.
I know
That whole
Timberland
album.
did the album, but I mean, does what is
With
it?
Pharrell?
Does Pharrell have an
with
album with him?
Justin.
Yeah, or just
I don't think
joints.
so.
Nah,
Just joints.
I think they
Just
got
joints.
Just joints, huh?
Yeah. Not only that, I think.
Pharrell, that year, Pharrell had joints with everybody.
Yeah.
that year,
Yeah, Pharrell was was all over
he
the
was
radio.
he was all. You heard me earlier with the Juvie. I like that project chick.
Oh shit! That Tiny Desk isn't bad, dog. That Tiny
man.
Desk is not bad.
just-
I'm not big on Juvie, but honestly, he did his thing on that Tiny
I
Desk.
just started following the dude from Tiny Desk.
Yeah,
that
that
started
shit-
all that shit because that shit is epic, man.
Hey, so if you could have your dream, how do I say this? Like your dream throw up, your dream piece, your dream a spot hit, whatever it is, you have access to all the paint, all the brushes, whatever it is, and there's no time limit. All across anywhere on the globe, anywhere you've ever visited, anywhere where you think that your art would be appreciated the most. Where's a location that you would excuse me, throw something up like that?
I think
a timeless spot.
Man, like at the point in time I'm at right now, like I don't know if because I'm like hitting 43, but I want to see my shit on clothing, man. I want to sell out.
You 80? 1980?
Wait, what do you mean?
1980.
What do you mean sell out? Like sell or sell out? Like
I want to sell
You
out.
you want to sell out you want to sell out like you want
events?
it to all get sold.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I don't even. It don't even. It's,
No,
it
dog.
doesn't have
You
to
talking
be
about selling
expensive.
events?
It is that.
You're
Yeah,
not talking about selling out.
I just want to see my shit on like t-shirts.
Did you watch the Wu documentary?
What brand?
Nah.
Or the show on Hulu?
Yeah, I saw the first season.
Okay, so they show on the third season, they show how when they open up the Wu wear store.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you like a boutique like that? Because I mean,
It would have to be boutique.
yeah, because if you want to specialize on something, it's got to be a boutique. You want to see me? I would love to sell 100,000 t-shirts, but I would love to sell 1,000 dope pieces of garment. Does that make sense?
Once the thousand's gone,
I get you.
You can't.
That's it.
You're not gonna reproduce them.
That's it. That's it. That my kid could come and retro that shit because all of a sudden it did that.
Right.
Like Shaq may have outsold Jordan in shoes at Walmart.
Yeah.
But nobody's gonna retro Shaqs.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna come back and be like, in 20 years, be like, dog, I want those fucking Shaqs. Fool.
Nah, like I'm not trying to settle like that. Like that's not real. I'm saying. I'm just saying like it's crazy, man. Like my upbringing, like I brought it. Like you said, my biggest influence, P45 in the graph game. But my parents, my mom is she was a seamstress.
So grandmother's seamstress.
So she made dresses. You know what I mean? She drew up dresses
for the parties and
sold
stuff.
them up, weddings, quinceañeras. You know what I mean? And like
shit, a typical Saturday night. Fool.
So I was drawn to that shit. Like I could watch Project Runway and tell you like this motherfucker's gonna win, and boom, them motherfuckers win.
Okay,
because like I'm into that shit.
And I believe it because you got on a pair of Wallabies, dog.
There you go, dog. There you go, dog. You know what I mean? It's not just comfort, dog. It's style.
No. It's both. It's both.
It's both. Exactly.
It's both. Yeah.
So my mom, I grew up seeing my mom sizing you up, so you could be fitted,
so you
give you some custom
and dog. Be fly as fuck.
And then she would take my little ass to downtown LA and she would go get the garments, the tela, the beads, and she would get the glue and like put all this dope ass shit. And then you would see the shit and you would see the people expressions like they come in and wear it and be like, fuck, like just blown away by her shit.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely correct. Because I remember watching my mom going to get fabric that looked like a fucking curtain.
Yeah.
But my grandma would make a blouse out of it and look, but it was just hers.
Right.
That's like, yeah. And I think it goes hand in hand with having like a collection.
Yeah, exactly.
A collection.
That's the word.
Yeah,
that's the word. A collection.
A collection. Yeah.
I mean, when I was in like second grade,
I think they call them drops now.
Oh, that's
like a drop, right?
No cap.
Yeah. What was that mean?
No cap.
Drop. I don't know.
I'm just trying to be like the new guys, dog. I'm trying to get the lingo, fool.
Yeah, that's no cap.
I want to be cool with the kids.
Nah, fuck that.
No cap,
hey, fuck
drop
those guys.
cap.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I got a question. When did you notice that you needed to change caps on your motherfucking aerosol, Krylon, whatever?
Damn,
your spray can.
I think
when did we were like, what the fuck?
When the new ones came out. When we started testing out the new Montana shit, the new Krylon shit, it was like, damn, like these caps are, it's like a fucking, like on your iPad or your Apple shit. Like it's just the pressure changes the range of the spray. And, it was a game changer because no other caps were doing that shit.
Did you ever go to any Target?
Oh yeah,
Walmart.
99-cent store had the snowball caps.
Snowball caps.
Yeah, you would get
off the window, the glass cleaners, the fucking
yeah. They would have the blue cap,
the bubble, the stove cleaner. What the fuck? I can't remember the name of the stove cleaner. Like it was a different cap.
Stove clean.
You get your
is it a stove cleaner?
You get your flare and shit.
Yeah. You fucked with all that. You did all that shit.
So that's
I remember I'd go.
That was the tip.
I popped the top off like no fucking tip. Go next one. No tip.
You guys want to tell me that after all these fucking years, it was the stuff off the stove cleaner that was the flare?
All of it. Oh yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm over here looking at fucking auto parts stores, dog.
The auto parts stores had the small cans with the tester tips.
Yeah.
See,
and those. So the tester
I knew
tips,
I was onto something.
So the tester tips came on like handy when you were doing characters.
There you go.
Because they were so thin.
So for your outline.
Right. So tester tips were known as being thin.
So how do you get
caps are?
How do you get thin, fine, and no drip? How do you do that?
Practice, man. Practice.
That's precision, right?
It's just practice,
that's like surgical precision. Like I put that with like the way a surgeon needs to be precise with like whatever his cuts are. Obviously, that's drastic
it's like
comparison, but to not get the shit to drip.
It's like any profession, man. Like if you don't practice it,
I see some shit. I'm
gonna
like, I'm a detail guy. I don't give a fuck about the throw up. Boom, the throw up is like,
The quickie.
you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I see what it is, right? But when I see all the different dimensions and the 3D shit and I'm like, how the fuck did they picture that? How did they picture that? Where did they see? And it's
that's very true. Because I mean, how do you even start?
it's all influenced from the art, though, man.
How do you start?
The
Because-
paintbrushes,
but especially when
even sign painting. Sign painting has had a big influence in graph.
yeah, I can see that.
Typography. Typography has been that's what graph has been known for. You know, I went to school in 2000, graphic design school in Long Beach. My fucking typography teacher was out painting downtown LA at the same time I was. You know, and I'm a 19-year-old kid
Damn.
painting the streets, and here's this fucking 30, 40-year-old professor
Doing it legally. Yeah.
doing it legally,
Yeah.
but he's out there risking the same shit that I'm doing, you know? But he's not like putting his name. He's like finding like a fucking drain, and then he's putting eyes on it, and like, you know what I mean? He's being creative with his shit.
Oh,
And he's
shit.
and he's got a whole portfolio to show us kids like, this is what I'm doing. Like, and it's like, damn it, I'm out there at the same time as you are.
Yeah.
So like, how's your art different than mine? You know,
Which-
because
fuck,
we
you
got
just-
different age. Like you got a profession. You know what I mean? Like
You just led me to the next fucking question too. So the next generation, dog. How do they come up? What is
the next
Well,
generation.
what is the best thing that you guys?
Recommendations?
What is the best thing that you could show the next generation? And I'm talking about, let's keep them out of trouble as well. Let's keep them out of jail. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. I
First
think,
and foremost, you know what I mean?
yeah, and I think you're right about that. I think the next generation, they're so big on trying to impress the old generation because it goes back to like what we were saying, like hip hop is so new. Graffiti is in the same era, like same time. Like you see right now, like if you open up your Instagram right now and you look at like the new LA writers, these fools are on they're coming down like ninjas on the walls.
Oh, what?
They're straight putting on
like fucking wires and
They're-
like
they're tying up to the roof.
propelling from the
On some Batman shit. Yeah.
on some SWAT team shit.
Yeah.
So they're like tying up and they're coming down and they're painting downwards now.
Holy fuck.
And it's a big thing right now because, you know, back in the days
They call that propelling, right? Is that what they call it? Propelling?
I don't even know what the fuck they're calling that shit.
Dog, you
Well, we could skip that part. I fucked up. But
nah, you be sounding smart as fuck. That shit sound good.
I think that's
there's
what it
got to
is,
be a
yeah.
name for
That's
that.
got,
shit.
it sounds right.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But that's what these fools are doing nowadays, you know. So like, I'm just saying, like, these fools are pushing it to another level. But I feel like the older generation is still kind of like it's a whole different scene.
Repelling.
Just because of the whole like
repelling.
That's what it's called.
It's
just
called
'cause of
repelling,
the
yeah.
whole like internet thing though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because right now everybody wants to get
Internet famous.
internet famous. They want to get famous quick and as easy as you possibly can.
And that goes with the amount of likes. Just because you got a likes doesn't mean you have quality shit.
But it goes back to he was saying like
Just-
MCing shit.
Yeah.
Just because you got likes on your MCing shit don't mean you're a dope MC.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And that's what's happening in the graph world.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
these fools are out there probably doing shit, but they're not getting that same respect. on the streets,
Like
you
you're
know?
doing shit to get famous to get on your Instagram shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he
Right.
he repelled from 5,000 feet.
Right.
Did this bullshit. But the real artist is like, I thought about doing that, but I'm not. I thought about doing that, but I'm not gonna do it because that shit is.
Yeah.
Because the end game, the product, whatever you were putting up, is horrible.
And exactly, because now it's like it's not about art.
Yeah, it's
Like they're not getting busy on the wild style shit.
Yeah.
They're trying to get their shit done and get.
It's more of a stunt.
Yeah.
It's more of a
there
stunt.
you go. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
done.
more of a
Yeah.
stunt.
So it's like
Yeah.
it's more of an adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Than the art thing now.
Yeah, it's not the BMX ramp kid. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
And I
the
respect
racer.
it. And I respect it. It's just like a love
No,
for
yeah,
the
yeah,
art.
yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Because I
yeah.
love art.
It's
you know
another
what I mean?
form.
So if I'm driving down the street and I see a big ass fucking fool that just went off the side of the building and did his own shit, I'm not gonna hate on that shit. I'm like, damn, this fool went out and
It's
did
like-
his thing, you know, like.
It's like the dope battle rapper, and it's like Math Hoffa versus Nas. You can't compare.
Right.
You know, Math Hoffa would do good in a battle. Nas may not do good in a battle, but
Yeah, exactly.
But try to do what Nas did.
So you respect
musically.
that, but
Yeah.
you understand the bigger picture.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's crazy, dog.
Wow. That's that.
We're getting deep.
I think that's the culture as a whole, man.
Yeah,
That's the culture
it's
as
gonna
a
keep
whole.
evolving though.
To
you
keep
know what I mean?
evolving, yeah, keep evolving.
But it's up to us to be like,
To make sure,
it ain't that simple, you know,
like we talked about the roots. Make sure you're still touching the roots.
Exactly.
Make sure you still stay close to that because, the AI shit, all this bullshit,
exactly.
it's also gonna come and go.
It's gonna
come and
yeah.
go because something's gonna top that. You know what I'm saying? Like people.
The AI shit is crazy, dog.
Yeah, it is. But at the same time, you'll never be able to replicate emotion.
Hey, this girl came up on my timeline, right, on Instagram, and you know she was dressed, you know, provocatively, right. So I get into the comments right away. Like, let me see what the fuck, and everyone AI. She's not real. She's not real. That's fake. That's fake. AI. That's an AI account. That's a this. That's a that. And then I clicked on her account, right, and I started like going through it, and then you know how, like. So you can click on an account, and then if you slide, I think to the left, then there's like the videos. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right? Because we got like on our Instagram shit, we got our videos, whatever it is, right? Our reels or whatever they're called, reels. I think that's what they're called, and then you go into the reels, and the reels are just still pictures, and they have them as like the reels, and you're like, wait, and that's when I was like, oh yeah, it may be AI, because like if I go to your account, right? And I see all the pictures, the still pictures you post, and then I swipe left, and then I see your videos, right? All your reels or whatever they're called, and then I can see you when you're walking through the street doing this or when you're doing that, and I know like okay, that's a video that you posted, right? Or I see you, or I see someone, whatever it is, right? Whatever's going on, then I'm like, okay, that's you. But then, like I said, when after I read all the comments, I'm like, wait, what the fuck are they talking about? And I click on it, and then I like I said, I slide it like, okay, let me see the videos, and there's no fucking videos, the same pictures. Then I'm like, oh, maybe they are right. Maybe this is AI. So they posted something that was provocative, right? But the internet was on it right away, like, oh, it's fake, that's fake, that's fake, and I'm just like,
The internet don't play, man.
yeah, I'm like, yo, that shit.
Internet
is crazy,
wins
dog.
every
Yeah,
single time. Yeah, Doug. Honestly, I'm telling you, man.
segue.
Yeah, AI will never. It'll never replace us as humans, dog. It's still a machine.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's still a machine. I don't see them replacing us. I mean, I don't care how many fake Jay-Z's are out there, how many fake 50 Cents are out there. Yeah, dog. You're gonna be able to hear the fact that it's not. It's no true emotion. It's like texting. Texting has no emotion. Sometimes I don't like to text.
I'm a great texter. I can't speak for shit, but I text great.
Yeah, and I sometimes sound like an asshole when I'm texting.
I still rather pick up the phone. Though.
Yeah, but I like I like human confrontation. You know what I mean? Like
Human interaction.
human interaction. Yeah. And speaking on that, Doug, I want to wish my daughter a happy birthday. Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday, Layla. May all your wishes come true. True, I mean. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Layla.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's the number? What number? What we dealing
She's
with?
16, bro. She's 16. Yeah, so it's time to load the shotgun and
Do you remember what you were doing when you were 16?
I don't want to remember what I was doing when I was 16.
No. Those are memories you don't forget.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I was with you.
Prime time.
Because I was with them. You know what I'm saying? We were together.
Man. That's the problem. Yes, sir.
With your
Yes, sir.
empty
Thank
ass
you.
beard.
Thank you. I went through them.
He got another one right there. You know what I'm saying?
Went through them.
I'll drink it if you don't want it.
But yeah, man.
Damn,
How about you, Doug? I mean, you're a couple of days off. People don't realize that. Hey, dog, you want to hear a crazy story? Check this out. This wasn't planned.
It's because we're nasty together.
This wasn't planned, but like he has his oldest is a March baby. Okay. My oldest is a March baby.
Okay.
My second child is an August baby. His second child is an August baby.
Right,
we didn't plan this shit. I promise to you. I promise to you. Like
August
August 10th today. Okay. Yeah. Today's my baby's birthday, and then I got March 10th for my first one too.
All right.
Yeah, and I just started over. I got a 3-year-old right now.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That little motherfucker's crazy, dog.
This was back in business.
Oh my God, fool. Yeah,
it'll go by quick, man.
Hey, dog.
I was 26. I was 26 when my son was born.
First one?
Well, I was 25 and then I turned 26.
Shit, I was 21. My first was born. Man.
Yeah. Did I say my first?
Yeah,
my second, my last. My last. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my first I was 21. Yeah, because he was born in March 02.
Yeah, I'm sure all our kids are great, man. Hopefully, they can learn from us.
Yeah,
that's right.
Hey,
They can learn from us.
Straight up, shout out to baby girl. Happy birthday.
Yes, sir. Right. On that note, what you got?
Dog, we are good to go. Thanks again for coming through. I appreciate it.
Doggy,
Doggy,
man, you really need to
man.
get a book
I'll be
going.
down to come back here again,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Dog.
Yes, sir. We just discussed. You're part of the art form.
We're just breaking the ground.
that was just ice. That was the surface. I feel like we could. Yeah, you're another one that we could probably do a good 3-hour fucking episode.
At
with.
least.
Cool, man. I got a lot of stories, man.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you want to come through. So look, the biggest thing is when I meet people or whenever like I'm talking and people are kind of interested and I'm like, yo, just to me, I'm like, just show up.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I sound good on camera. I don't know if I'm like that doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter. Block the camera out. Block the camera out because
3 right here.
Yeah,
just conversation.
Yeah, because I fuck with you without the camera. Come through and I mean, come on, let's like. YouTube is ready for us. You know what I'm saying? They got a bunch of sorry ass motherfuckers on here, anyways. You know what I'm saying?
And just like you want shirts, we want to make shirts too.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we're trying to
do
find
that
fucking
shit.
emblems for the podcast too. Not just one.
Let's do that.
Not just one. You know what I mean?
Let's create.
Yeah, exactly.
He did something too.
See, there it
He
is.
did something earlier, but
Yeah.
that was when I think you thought that we were just kind of bullshitting. You know, so, hey, but now you showed up. You know what I'm saying?
Cool, man.
Yeah, man.
But anyways, hey, everyone, have a good night.
The Toro episode is out.
Yeah.
Life's a risk, carnal. Remember, you said it yourself. Pues órale, step into the ring and throw
Take some
down,
pictures.
eh?
Let us forget to
You a
take pictures.
badass?
Run down
Take
real
care
quick.
of business,
Here you go.
home.